present to others tonight's guest speaker. It is none other than Miss Lynn Huddleston. She is a one-star platinum. She's a Founders Council member, a 100K earner, and a multiple IATAN card holder. She is a cheerleader, not only with real pom-poms and a whole suit, but she's also a cheerleader for all the IBOs throughout the company. She takes time to make sure that if someone needs to be uplifted, if someone needs to be encouraged, she takes out the time, whether they are part of her team or not, to be sure that that takes place. No matter what is happening, she is a fireball in every room that she enters. And tonight she's going to be bringing the fire and bringing together an amazing presentation. So I need you all to do me a favor, locate that chat box, and I want you to welcome to the call tonight, speaker. And I want you to be sure and get your notes ready, because you are not going to want to miss the nuggets that she has to share. Lynn, are you available to take the call?
Of course, Deidre, I am here. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, we can hear you from that undisclosed location.
Yes, I am from an undisclosed location, guys. Listen, listen, listen. You have to give it back to my girl, Miss Deidre Driscoll, my techie. Yes, yes, yes. Who does the mostest for everyone in our company. Salute to our organization, Team Resources, guys. But I just want to thank you, family. Yes, for joining on the line tonight. I am so excited about tonight's training, guys, because I just think that in this pandemic, in what we've been experiencing lately, that we need to get an attitude check. So everybody do me a favor. As you're saluting Deidre, I need you to go to that chat box and say, I'm checking my attitude. If you don't want to type that, just simply type attitude, because that's what we're getting ready to work on tonight, our attitude. So listen, guys, we're going to talk about how your attitude determines your altitude. Now, for those of you that don't know, your altitude means how high you're going in this deal. We're going to check those attitudes, right? All right, Techie, let's go ahead and get started. I see you guys checking your attitudes. Now, what I want you to do, this is going to be like an informal or informal icebreaker, guys. And on the screen, I want you to see those different leaders and those different entrepreneurs that are on the screen. And if you recognize any of them, I know you should recognize at least one, right? I want you to think of a successful entrepreneur. It doesn't have to be one on the screen. It can be anybody, anywhere. But think of an entrepreneur, right? Think of a leader. Give you 30 seconds to think. If you don't have one, you can see some. We have Oprah here. We have Simon Nixon, who's a billionaire of the money market. And then we have Bill Gates. Everybody knows Bill Gates is of Microsoft. Then we have Larry Page, who's part of Google. Then we know President Obama, right? Steve Jobs with Apple, Sir Richard Branson, he's with the Virgin Group. Who else better than Mark Zuckerberg, right? He is over Facebook, right? And then we have Emma Harrison. She's from the UK for Action for Employment. And there is our numero uno, our founder, Mr. David McCovey. Yes, 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 and yes. And then we have lastly, Mr. Jeff Bezos of Amazon, who started his company out of his garage. Right? Now, if you didn't know any of these entrepreneurs, it's okay. You may have a favorite that's not pictured here. But what I want you to do, guys, as we get ready to get into this training tonight, again, I promise not to be long, but I promise to be strong. Because tonight, guys, we're going to check our attitude, right? I want you to think of these entrepreneurs. And I want you to think of a word, just one word, that epitomizes the character of that person's success. In other words, what has caused them to be successful? Think about it. When you get your word, type it in the chat box. I see it. Genuinity. Y'all know the word. I can't pronounce it right now. Determined, charismatic, sincere, sacrifice, consistency, drive, yes, focus, consistently, yes, I see it, perseverance, yes. Now, let me ask you something. I see it, passion, resilience, tenacity, yes, grit, yes. Now, let me ask you something, guys. Fearless, wonderful, ambitious. Now, let me ask you something. Does the word you chose actually describe a skill, or is it describing an attitude? Grateful. To me, many things that you guys have said describe an attitude. Yes, right? So can we ultimately say that these 4, 8, 12 or 11 people on this screen are successful because of their attitude? Yes, they are. They are successful because of their attitude. So in other words, it doesn't take a lot of skill to be successful. Ooh. See, y'all thought y'all couldn't be an iron holder because you didn't possess the necessary skills. But check your attitude, right? You thought you couldn't be a 100K earner because you don't have the skills. You thought you couldn't book travel because you don't have the skill. You thought you couldn't be a builder because you don't have the skill. But guess what? As you just noted, skill doesn't matter. It's your freaking attitude. Your attitude will determine your altitude. Now, the person that I decided to choose was none other than our, next slide, our founder. And when I thought of our founder, yes, I get so excited. Y'all know he a Gemini. But other than being a Gemini, because that don't take skill, that's just the bomb.com, right? But listen, when I thought of founder of people that were listed there, I thought of his posture, right? Think of founder's posture. If you've ever encountered founder, his posture never changes. He's very confident. He's very lovable. He's a lover of the people. He's very caring. And then he's very, yes, down to earth. He's spunky, I see it. He's very relatable. Those are attitudes. He didn't just like go to school to be caring. He didn't go to school to be lovable or to be relatable. Those are attitudes that he possessed in order to be successful, likable. It doesn't take skill set to be likable. Authentic, I love it. He was never trained for those things. Now I'm gonna tell you this, as a school teacher, I never recall teaching somebody how to be authentic. I never taught anybody to be relatable. I've never taught anybody to be caring, compassionate, right? Those are attitudes. Charismatic, he is the best founder ever. Approachable, all of those things are attitudes. So when you think of a leader possesses the right attitude. So in order for you to be successful, what do you need to possess? A good attitude. That's why we're checking them tonight, because we want to go higher. And I know that in this pandemic and during this pandemic, a lot of people's attitudes have been humdrum. Some people are not even working their business because their attitude is so bad in this season that they don't even know what to do. They put travel to the side. They put talking to people to the side. They put CBD to the side, and you just sitting there doing nothing. But tonight, guys, I want you to think of it like this. Most often, a successful entrepreneur's attitude is a dominant factor in his or her success. It's not the only factor, but it's dominant. And when something is dominant, it means that it's like the most, the best, the heaviest quality or factor in a person's success. Founder could not achieve the success that he's had in business if he had a messed up attitude. Because people would not want to do business with him if his attitude was messed up. You wonder why sometimes our clients don't come back? Check your attitude. At the end of the day, we're going to do an attitude adjustment here tonight. Is everybody with me? I want you to think about your attitude. What have you been saying in this season about your business? Oh, well, I'm just spending the $69.95. I ain't making no money. So, negative attitude. Oh, well, ain't nobody traveling. I'm from an undisclosed location right now, and I'm going to be here 2 weeks, right? Put your mask on, get you some sanitizer, get you some wipes, and get out here in these streets. Check your attitude. What have you been saying during this pandemic? Now, I understand in the very beginning, everybody was precautious. But guys, I don't know if you saw my post on Facebook that I put up a couple of days ago, but they are releasing and saying now that the global travel advisory for us not to travel, they're loosening that. So why not travel? We are travel agents, right? So let's show the world that you're not going to catch COVID if you travel, because you're going to take all the necessary precautions that the CDC is saying that we need to do. I done been tested for COVID 3 times, been to Jamaica twice, and now I'm here in an undisclosed location for 2 weeks. What? My attitude is in check, y'all. Let's check our attitude. All right, let's go to the next slide. Now, I want you to think of the leaders that we saw. Think of founder. And I want you to write this down. If you don't get anything tonight, get this. I want you to think of leaders as thermometers versus a thermostat. Okay? A successful entrepreneur or leader is like a thermostat, not a thermometer. Okay, for what you mean? Let me show you. A thermometer measures the temperature in a room, but it doesn't control it. On the contrary, a thermostat changes the temperature in a room and thereby controls the environment. Founder. Is founder a thermometer or a thermostat? He's certainly a thermostat because he changes the temperature in a room and therefore controls the environment. So, Steve Jobs, Oprah, Bill Gates, all of the leaders that we first looked at in the very beginning that had wonderful attitudes are thermostats. Now, my question to you tonight, family, which one do you want to be? Do you want to be the thermometer that just measures the temperature in the room, but you don't have no control? Okay, it's nobody's traveling, so that's just the way it is. Or do you want to be a thermostat and change the temperature in the room and controls the environment? How do you do that? Well, guess what? Yes, we're in a global pandemic, but our company has made over 160 million in the middle of a pandemic. What? So I'm getting excited and I'm going to change the atmosphere because I'm a thermostat. So I'm not going to bring that doom and gloom to travel. I'm going to be that thermostat. I'm going to check my attitude. I'm going to tell people about the perks of our business in the middle of a pandemic. I saw the question, what pandemic? As far as I'm concerned, there is none. So which one do you want to be, family? Do you want to be a thermostat where you control the environment and the temperature in the room? Or do you want to be that thermometer? I see y'all saying it. You want to be a thermostat. Okay. Well, let me show you what it's going to take to be that thermostat for sure. Because remember, guys, we're doing an attitude adjustment. Your attitude, think about it like this, family. Your attitude is within your control. You can control your attitude. You can control if you're going to be like founder and be relatable, if you're going to be caring, if you're going to be negative. But we're not going to do those things. We're going to be positive. So if you want to achieve your goals as a successful entrepreneur or leader, you must project a positive attitude, right? In the very beginning of the introduction, Deidre told you that I'm always happy and I'm always energetic and I'm always a cheerleader. That I am, because my attitude is always positive. You may never know what I'm going through because I'm not going to let you see me sweat. The only people that will know that I'm sweating are the people that's close to me, because I'm going to always demonstrate that I have a positive attitude because I want success. I'm going to be that thermostat. When I walk in the room, yes, you should feel my energy. Yes, you should feel my excitement. Yes, you should want to do cartwheels. Right? Because your attitude determines your altitude. For real, for real. Are y'all checking your attitudes right now? Hopefully you are. So when we get off this call, you can make that adjustment. If you want success, change your attitude, because we are now changing from being thermostats to being, changing from being thermometers, and we're changing into thermostats. Let's control our environment. Think about it like this, family. Developing a positive attitude is like your attitude acts as a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you think you can win, you will. Likewise, if you think you can't, 9 times out of 10, you won't. Do y'all remember that story, the little engine that could? He always said, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I know I can, I think I can, and he did it. I know I can book travel, I can build a team, I can make some money, I can pay my $69.95, I can retire, I can be the best entrepreneur, I can get people to join Evolution Enterprises. Yes, because you think you can, then you will. But if you think you won't, 9 times out of 10, you won't. So again, family, let's check our attitude. Because if you think you can, you will. If you think you won't, 9 times out of 10, you won't. You'll stay right in that same old rut, and you wondering 2 and 3 years down the road why your life hasn't changed. Or you're wondering 2 and 3 or 6 months down the road why you haven't booked a trip. I know we're supposed to be in a pandemic, guys, but there's still other lives to be lived. We still have 2021, 2022. Why are you not booking travel and encouraging people that travel is coming back? Why are you sitting there receiving the negativity that people are bringing? Oh, I'm scared. Really? How are you going to sell our product that's been so awesome? If you think you can, you will. Likewise, if you think you can't, guess what? 9 times out of 10, you won't. I see y'all. Yes, I can, and yes, I will. Yes! If you can't see yourself as successful first, then you are dampening your chances of realizing your success. So you know how we always say you have to see it and then you believe it? Where do you want to be in this business? Where do you want to be? And let's just be real. And I'm going to say it like I feel it. So y'all, I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm going to say it like I feel it. You can't say you're going to be platinum and you scared to talk to one people and have nobody or no other partners in the deal. Let's just be real about it. Start at the bottom and then get to the top. Start with, okay, I'm gonna be executive in a month. I'm gonna be bronze in 2 months. I'm gonna be silver in 3 months. Don't start jumping out of there talking about I'm gonna be platinum in 60 days. Nope, the only person that did that was Tony Ward. Right? If you see it, you will 9 times out of 10 get it. If you can't see yourself as successful, then guess what? You are dampening your chances of realizing your success. Do you believe that you can do this? Because when you don't believe it or when you don't see it, guess what happens? Most of these types of people quit. Haven't you had somebody in your business that decided they didn't want to go on a trip because they said it was too expensive? Because they didn't see themselves paying on the trip. What? How many people have quit your back office because they said that $69.95 was a bill, but you never did or said anything to convince them that it was an investment? What? Y'all claiming it, but I need y'all to see it. See it. Because if you see it, you're going to achieve it. Because guess what? As a thermostat, you change the environment. Go turn on your thermometer in your house right now. What's going to happen? It's going to read hot or on hell, one of the two, because I know it's hot outside, right? But when it's cold, you can adjust the temperature to go up and down. That's what we need to do. We always in this deal need to be on fire. We need to be like our founder, be relatable, right? Be charismatic. It doesn't possess a whole lot of skill to be that way. It requires you just to have a positive attitude. Your attitude determines your altitude. Because we don't do quitters over here in Evo. Now, guys, I told you that I'm not going to be long, but I was going to be strong. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you the 10 benefits of a positive attitude. And once I do that, we're going to say goodbye. All right. So let's look at the benefits of a positive attitude. Number 1, motivation. Your motivation will help you accomplish things and reach goals that you have in life or business. If you are motivated, guess what? It's going to make you go after your next goal, your next accomplishment, whether it's in your personal life or whether it's in your business. But since we're all entrepreneurs, let's think of it in our business. Are you motivated? Do somebody got to yell at you and scream at you to get you on your job? I had to bring all of my builders on my squad together, and I had to retrain them on Nikki Lee and Charles's training from the Winners Retreat to get them back excited about what we were doing in building. Thank you. I love it that you love my energy because I'm motivated. No matter what's going on around me, guys, I'm going to have a positive attitude. I'm going to have a positive attitude. Number 2, the second benefit. When you have a positive attitude, problems disappear. You no longer look at problems as problems, but you turn them into opportunities which allow you to grow and learn because your attitude is positive. I've been telling my squad, listen, we're going to take advantage of this pandemic. I don't need y'all to stop. I need y'all to keep moving. I need you to be like that engine that could. And we're going to keep this train rolling. And my job as your leader is to encourage you for the battle. They will tell you, I have not been discouraged at all through this pandemic. I've been telling them, we're going to recover all. So what you lost your position? So what we may have lost our rank? So what this is happening? So what this is happening? We shall recover all. Take this as an opportunity to do some training, to do some skill sets, to let's get together. We're not doing negative vibes, Gary B. That's absolutely correct. Your problems now are opportunities which allow you to grow and learn. Look at yourself. What have you been doing since this pandemic started? If you've been sitting on your bed talking about humdrum, woe is me, then you've made your problems escalate. You have not turned them into opportunity. Number 3, better self-esteem. You will believe in yourself no matter how things look. You realize that you are capable of doing great things. I'm going to go biblical here. The Bible says that we walk by faith and not by sight. So I'm not worried about what's going on around me. I have the faith enough to know that God has my back and that everything is going to work out for my good. So guess what? I got better self-esteem because I know that I'm wonderfully and marvelously made, that I am, and that I am destined for greatness, even though nobody may be booking travel this year. I'm still an IATAN holder, have been one since I've been a travel agent for 8 years. What? That doesn't faze me. Because guess what? I know at the end of the day, all I got to do is put 2 group cruises together, get 20 people on it, get $2,500, both cruises. There's my $5,000. What? Build your self-esteem. Now, number 4, stress eliminator when you have a positive attitude. Since you think positively, the stress goes away. Negative thoughts, right, will be diminished when you have a positive attitude. If you got a headache, get some CBD. If you didn't order some CBD, shame on you. Did you know that negative thoughts affect your body? It causes you to be stressed out, causes your blood pressure to go up, make your whole body sick because you're stressing over things that you are looking at in a negative light. Oh my God, my people dropped out of my back office and I can't afford the $69.95, but some of us are getting unemployment that's more than our day jobs. What? And you worried about $69.95? I had somebody on our squad call me yesterday and say, or a couple of days ago, she texted me and said, guess what? I'm leaving Evolution Enterprises because I've fallen on hard times and I can't afford the $69.95. Okay. So I kept talking to her. Well, what have you done to build your business? And blah, blah, blah. And I'm talking it through because we don't want quitters, right? Then she tells me, but I started another business. What? How you got time to start another business, but you haven't been active in the one? Okay, that's a whole nother talk show. Let's eliminate some stress and go to number 5. Y'all got it. We're going to change our attitude. Now, when you relieve the stress, you're going to have better health. Your blood pressure is going to go down. You're not going to have some headaches. It says stress of negativity can cause health problems. Less stress, better health. Positivity brings happiness. Don't you know that you are happier when you're positive? Even if things are not going the way that you think they should go. Your ways are not God's ways. So you may want something that ain't good for you, and God has another path for you to take. Less stress. Let's get better health. Let's get healthy, y'all, by changing our attitudes. Number 6, creative thinking. Since you no longer view things as problems, you will find a way to create solutions to the obstacles that come your way. What? Okay, so listen, nobody's booking travel for 2020. So I'm going to be creative and I'm going to put a girls trip, a guys trip for 2021 at the end of the year. That way COVID should be about gone, but I'm still going to talk to people and I'm still going to share the opportunity and I'm still going to invite people to 4-foot squads, travel parties Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Even if I don't have no guests, I'm still going to get on the line because I'm going to learn how to do the presentation. What? Be creative to the obstacles that come your way. Take advantage of the opportunities, right? Number 7, more friends. Most people don't like negative people. Positivity causes people to want to gravitate to you. Guys, and I'm gonna say this from my heart, because many of you, you always tell me you love my energy. You know, I get you excited. That's because I'm positive. And what happens when you're positive? People want to be around you. I ain't got time for negativity. You bring my spirit down when you negative. And don't get mad at me because I'm positive and I'm always happy go lucky. I believe the report of the Lord that everything is going to work out for my favor, no matter what things look like. That's why I can move into number 8, energy. You will be happier, therefore you will have more energy and you will be able to accomplish more. Because you have energy. You're able to get up and move. Get out that bed and stop laying down and stop acting like you ain't no business owner and get up and do something. At the end of the day, guys, let's take our positive attitudes, because we're going to be like the founders and the Bill Gates and the President Obamas and the Oprahs, because we don't need a whole lot of skill set. All we need is a positive attitude. I hope y'all writing this down. Number 9, another benefit of a positive attitude. You can achieve success. Success becomes easier because you are happy now and you're excited. You are having fun. I'm having fun being at an undisclosed location, yes, in the middle of a pandemic for 2 weeks. What? Yes, I'm excited. So I'm going to be successful and I'm going to be happy. I'm at the beach, y'all. I'm sitting right now looking at the pool. I got food. I done went to the grocery store. I don't cook. What? I'm cooking. I'm doing all kind of stuff, y'all. Enjoying and living my best life because I'm happy. I'm not worried about what's going on in the world because I'm a thermostat. I control my environment, right? And number 10, respect and influence. You get more respect from others and influence over people when you are positive, which causes others to be positive. If you're negative, guess what's going to happen? You're going to draw negative people. Y'all, all the negative people like to be on the porch together because misery loves company. I ain't got time for that. I got to be positive. I got to be about my Father's business. I got travel to book. I got places to see, people to see, and I'm going to be happy at all times because positivity is contagious. It's contagious. So if I'm positive, you're positive, and you're positive, and you're positive, and we're all positive. Like Oprah, instead of giving away cars, let's give away some positivity. Because when you're positive, guys, again, you become that thermostat and change your environment. Those are the benefits of a positive attitude. Remember, guys, positivity is contagious. And as I close out on my next couple of slides, I want you to do this. Remember, to become more positive, look at the first picture. Is that you? Saying, it ain't gonna work. I can't do it. He looks stressed out. Or are you picture number 2? It's not working, so forget it. I'm just gonna quit. Or are you like picture number 4 and you're saying, nobody will help me, so I'm gonna give up. Oh my God. Is that you? Or are you like the last picture? And you're saying, what? It won't work. It's not working. I can't. Nobody will help me. Or is this you in the middle? What you think he's saying in the middle? I haven't made no money. I ain't made no money. It's not working. I can't. It ain't nobody will help me. My sponsor won't call me back. Oh my God. But have you been connected? All that is negativity. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to get rid of it. Get rid of it. X marks the spot. Get rid of it. So what? You ain't got no money. If you don't have no money now, you ain't had no money when you started. So guess what? Change your thinking. Change your thinking. Yeah, that's how you say it, right? Get rid of it. And instead of saying, I can't, it's not working, nobody will help me, it won't work, I haven't made money, we're going to change that because You know I can, I will, I expect the best, and I am successful. So I'm going to replace all of my negative thoughts with things that I can. I expect the best. I will. I am successful. Because guess what, guys? It doesn't require skill set. There you go. I am successful. Change what you say. Do you realize, guys, that everything that you say comes to fruition? There's life and death in the power of the tongue. Yes, it is. So replace those negative thoughts. Replace them. I can, I will, I expect the best. I am successful. We ain't gonna worry about I ain't making no money. It ain't working. Blah, 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 blah. Get out of here with that. I ain't trying to hear it. I don't let my squad bring that negativity to me. I'm going to always say something to them to bring positivity, because that's what a leader does. That's what we said in the very beginning. Didn't we? We become relatable. Now let me put this disclosure in. I know life can be hard sometimes, guys, but it's what you say that makes it hard. How you respond to your situation is where it becomes difficult. Respond in a positive way. Yeah, it looked doom and gloom, but I'm still successful. Yeah, we're in the middle of a pandemic, but I work for Evolution Enterprises, the best company, hands down. So I expect the best. My founder is relatable. My founder is charismatic. My founder is thebomb.com. My founder loves the people. My founder is always looking for a way to make us better. So I will be successful. So we're going to replace the negative thoughts. And remember this, guys, as a thermostat, your actions are controlled by your thoughts. So whatever you're thinking, you become. The Bible says, what a man thinketh, so is he. Replace those negative thoughts with positivity. Positivity, so that you can become positive. You want to have the energy that 4 Foot has? Yes. Be positive. We were at the winter's retreat and somebody came to me. It was all in fun. But listen, if I wasn't positive, I could have took this a negative way. They said, oh, 4 Foot, I'm sorry to tell you, but we got somebody that's, you're not the true 4 Foot assassin. We got somebody else that's shorter than you, and they 4 foot. And I looked at her, she was shorter than me, but I looked at her, I said, there's only one 4 foot, but she can be in the fun size crew. And we laughed and we kept it moving. I could have said, oh my God, she's shorter than me. Oh my God, you taking my name. Nope, wrong. I'm still 4 foot assassin, even though she like 4'11" and 3/4, and I'm 4'11", right? At the end of the day, she part of the fun size crew. We all in this thing together. So guys, your actions are controlled by your thoughts. What are you thinking about yourself in this business? Remember, a positive attitude positions you for success. Your attitude determines your altitude. Ladies and gentlemen, your homework tonight, now I'm gonna be a teacher, and I want everyone on this line, there are 117 of us on this line tonight. I want you to go on Facebook or social media, whatever your choice is, and I want you to make a positive statement, and I want you to tag me. That is how I know that you have changed your attitude, because remember, your attitude determines your altitude. How successful you're going to be does not require a whole lot of head knowledge, but it requires you to have a positive attitude. Ladies and gentlemen, family, I love you. Thank you so much for being here today. I've kept you for 45 minutes, a regular class period. And now you got some homework. Now, if I don't get tagged 118 times, I'm going to be mad. No, I'm not. I love you guys. Family, enjoy the rest of your evening. And remember, keep a positive attitude. Deidre, my techie, the call is back in your hands.
All right, family. Did I not tell you that was going to be an amazing training? I know that you took away some nuggets. We're all preparing our attitude checks. Get those posts ready and be sure to tag the 4-Foot Assassin in those posts. With that being said, this call was recorded and will be posted on the Evolution Facebook page. So be sure to stop by there if you need to hear it again. But we want you all to be sure to be productive, get those attitudes in the right frame. We are now all officially moved from from thermometer to thermostat. So family, let's get to posting, get that homework in. We are excited about it and we expect to see you walking in that you have changed your attitude to reflect, and your team will reflect it as well. With that being said, family,